in the place where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello, can you see me, can you hear me, can you let me know? That'd be just swell. Ads, oh, quick ads. Shane sat in a beer garden. Oh, lovely stuff, man. It's the weather for it, isn't it? It is the weather for it. And yes, I agree, Mandy. That was a great live stream earlier. There was peril. There was actual peril. Snakes. Man. Fantastic stuff. Sam, how are you? Alright, you alright? The hat, the famous hat. It's needed today. I've just been out for my walk. I finished about half an hour ago. That is the perfect temperature. 22, 23 degrees. Not too hot. T-shirt and shorts weather. Barbecue smell everywhere. Birds, bees. And what birds and bees get up to. And it was glorious. And you'll be thankful, you won't be thankful, you'll be pleased to know the balance issue wasn't there at all. I slept well last night and I stayed in bed for a bit longer than I would have done, but when I went for a walk I was alright, and I did some filming as well, so I'll have to sort that out later. One snake, he's only got one snake. Snake got you, never seen that before. It was fantastic. Sam, you're finally through. Thank you for all the 24p's. I like 24p's. Harmless to humans. Bullshit, Mandy. Bullshit. It says harmless to humans and then you see one and your heart explodes. That's not harmless. It is the summer hat. It's an old man's summer hat. Don't think it's straight though, is it? Oh, I don't know. Balls to it. It's nice. More tomorrow. Oh, lovely stuff. Bank holiday tomorrow, so we're not in work. Which is faboo. I'm liking that. What I will say as well is, cheers. Oh. Corona Fero. Alcohol free. Before anyone starts worrying. Hello to Kick. Hello to everybody over on Kick. Hello to the 9,000 people over on Kick. There's not 9,000 people over on Kick. Twitch people might be worrying where I am. Twitch people aren't worrying where I am. Sleep deprivation, balance issues. Definitely saw them at Toronto. They kept me up all night. You need a hot, really hot one. Definitely on the cool one at the moment. I do have that in backup for when I need it. For the time being, it's that. Sponsor me Corona Zero, you bastards. Marvellous. That tastes fantastic as well. I've got Heineken in the fridge as well, and Guinness. But I've not bothered to have any. Today seems to be the first day where I actually deserve one. He'll have one, he says, and also deserve one. I put the bird feeder up, didn't I, outside? Yesterday, was it? It's down today. Big fast bastard pigeons have been on it. Smashed it to the ground. And ate all the seed. And I think, I'm not sure if it's the pigeons, but something has been on top of my car. Because there's birdie footprints all over it. Bastards. All alcohol free. Yep, Mandy, all alcohol free. Birthday presents from well over a month ago. Just haven't got round to drinking them. It hasn't been that hot, has it? We've had flashes of heat, but then none where I want to sit outside and actually have a beer or stream while having a beer. But I have them, they are there. And who knows, I might finish this one and go and get another one. Go and get Kane. He's out with Kane, isn't he? The way things went today, to be honest with you, I wouldn't have minded a proper alcohol beer. Everton were awful yet again. Yet again. We played our part in Spurs staying up. Because we are shite. Utter shite. Back of the net, thank you. Got me on 1.25 speed to catch up from being delayed behind that wall. If I'd have known that, I would have spoke extra quickly just to annoy the life out of you. Told me to wire the feeder, flimsy. They are. What I should do, to be honest with you, Mandy, is I should get a metal one. One with a bit more heft to it, a bit more weight. Because when I had the test camera up yesterday, not yesterday, Friday, wasn't it? When I had the test camera up, there was a huge pigeon on top of the hooch, the hanging basket hanger thing. So I thought, this is not going to last 5 minutes. And it didn't. No, it didn't. The robin feed that had been put on the bird feeder out back in the tree is not lasting very long at all. So they're getting fed at least anyway, which is nice. But again, too many huge bastard pigeons. A bit of wire would work. It would. Even a cable tie would have worked, wouldn't it? And I can do a cable tie one-handed, I think. Ish. Maybe. Perhaps. Anyway, I've binned it. I've recycled it. I've recycled the bastard. Next one I buy will be more heft-worthy, more metallic. Should I buy any more? I might not do. Inconsiderate shower of feathered bastards. Robin food, definitely. I want more robins in the garden. I've seen a few in there. Not enough to actually catch them on camera, though. Few blackbirds, few magpies, and a whole lot of pigeons. We have a predator around here as well, and I don't know whether or not it's a feathered predator, a clawed predator, or something in between. There's lots of bits of pigeons all around the place. As I'm going for a walk, there's bits of pigeon everywhere, and it doesn't last long. You see a bit of it there as you walk past. Following day, not a trace. You get rooks headbanging yours, headbanging rooks. Are we talking goth rock pigeons? That's what rooks are, aren't they? That was El Jefe, Jeff. More of which later. So I had to we'll have to put up the Jeff signal. Otherwise, Christine and Lulu Bellatini were going to end up missing out on double jeopardy. We have double jeopardy. That's double jeopardy. Because I missed out, didn't I, last week? So I've doubled up for you. Especially for you lovely ladies. Jeff has been busy. Jeff loves this weather, by the way. With him coming from a place down under. No. Somewhere down under that's hot, and I don't mean Sydney. Calendar. Oh, shite. I might have extras for the calendar. An issue here is all the tools that are used to create are changing. It's a pain in the hoop. Whereas before I could just go, yeah, sound, boom, sorted. No, not now. Things are changing. Leonardo AI is changing. Udio is changing. Very appropriate Dukey tune and a brilliant Dukey tune. Casper, how are you? Boss tune, that la. Another good Liverpool band, the Lotus Eaters. I like them a lot. I have been going back to listen to 80s albums that I'd not listened to in a long time, or in some cases ever before. There was bands back in the 80s that I just didn't think were cool, or I wasn't heavily into. China Crisis. Wasn't really a big fan of China Crisis. I liked some of the stuff, and the lads were sound, like, but I wasn't into them enough to buy all their albums, and yet I've been going back and listening to them, and they're great. Lotus Eaters, I've listened to their albums as well. Who else? What the hell? Peeps outside, man. Bags of peeps. Did I load the new animation? I did not, Mandy. I did not. Needs to be added and tested to make sure it works. So, Jean-Gier's crossed it will do. 9:10, are you out of your mind? Sun is still blazing. It's glorious, isn't it? 8:13 here, and it is ridiculously bright. The sun is still way above the houses, never mind the horizon. Man, remind me to do that animation later. I have been busy today. Lots of stuff to be done. You rush to get that done. I've had loads to do today as well, to be honest with you, Mandy. Plenty. 9:41 sunset today. I think yours is later than ours, isn't it? I think. Weather. Where does it tell you? Our sunset is exactly 9:20 tonight. Which is marvellous. Yeah, I had to rush to get me walking and everything. Another appropriate Juki tune is the Haunted Juki is playing its part tonight. Mr. Blue Sky, very blue. Nary a cloud in the sky today on me walk. It was jet blue, petrol blue. Some very wispy cloud at best. Apart from that, glorious. Do you know something else? I did watch a little bit of the video that I'd done the other day. Was it the other day or yesterday? I can't remember. With the sun flashes and everything. It looked brilliant. And I watched the last Everton postcard that I did on the big telly, me big telly, on a 60-incher, and it looked amazing. Which is all down to the camera that I use. I realised that, nothing to do with me, but it looked better than I remember, because I only normally see it on my phone when I'm editing it and putting it together, because I do the postcards very quickly on my phone just to follow the same kind of workflow. I've not seen it on a big screen since about the first or second or third one rather that I've done this season. They look fantastic, which has now given me a bit more confidence to do them, but also next season I need to make them better. They have to tell a story. There's got to be a bit more thought involved. At least plan some of the things before I go there. Make sure I get this shot, that shot and that shot. Just a handful, nothing major. Tie it together. Have an overarching narrative. That makes no sense, does it? Whenever I used to listen to Radio 4, they'd always use the word narrative 100 times during the day. So whenever I heard it, I would shout narrative loudly in the car. Narrative. Yesterday it was the first official meteorological summer day. 25 degrees Celsius. Today it was warm, but less so than yesterday. Today's been warm here, but it's going to be warmer tomorrow, I think. Southport has been chocker. You've been working flat out in this heat, cutting hedges. So hot. Be careful, man. You're not daft, though, are you, Shane? You know. There you go. There's Shinehouse channel, mate. We'll pin Shane for now. Consider yourself pinned. Consider yourself well pinned. Chipped ice blue they are. The sky did look like Jeff's eyes, which I liked. Chipped ice. Definitely remember your drink tomorrow. Did you take it out the freezer when you got home, by the way? Has it exploded? Sunset stream tomorrow? Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully, because by that time, people will have pissed the actual fuck off. Every train that was coming in from Liverpool was chocker, because it's traditional. But by sunset tomorrow, it'll just be some hardy perennials and some locals. You are most welcome, Shane. You must. I can't even speak. I can't speak. 87 degrees in the blessed Fahrenheit. What's that? Is it 27ish? It is half term. Bank holiday, half term, people everywhere, which is nice. The town needs it. The town needs the dinero. But I also need to go and sit my arse on the wall, don't I? It was okay. It was just Ashford and Simpson. Solid as a rock. Everybody, and I mean everybody in the UK has done that. Everyone's had a can of beer or a bottle of wine or something blow up in the freezer. Forgot about it completely. Everyone. Everybody. .5 in the blessed Celsius. Hot, hot, hot. Mandy, you haven't. Do you just drink yours as is, Tarek as is? Someone in your family will have done it. Every freezer has witnessed a can of beer exploding or a bottle of wine. We've all done it. Chipped ice is one thing. Arctic glacier ice. It is strangely blue, isn't it? And you don't normally see it until one of those iceberg things, ice floe or iceberg, go upside down. All of a sudden you see the colour. It is amazing. No room in your freezer. That sounds like the kind of novel you could be reading. Page 800 of. 2006 pages, and the last thing that is in there is... And so I said to him, there's no room in my freezer. What a fantastic novel. Oh, his eyes are like the underside of a glacier. It's amazing. It is. It's such a strange colour. It's as blue as it gets. I also like when you've got ice floes or icebergs that have got a hollow in them, and then it's melted some of the water into the hollow, so it's like a little floating pool. That is incredibly blue as well. Parents didn't drink. You're not a fan of overly cold drinks. All right, well, fucking spoil it then. Thanks, Mandy. Everyone else apart from Mandy has had the same thing happen. Broke a metal water bottle in the freezer once. See, there you go. Even Sam's done it. We've all been there, Mandy excluded. I'll take that out now for an hour, 4 days later. Oh, bollocks. Do you know the kind of water bottle, the metal water bottle that you couldn't break in the freezer? Thermos. Sponsor me thermos, you bastards. What would happen if you put a thermos of hot liquid in the freezer? How long do we reckon it'd last? What would happen with it? Would it burst? Would it create its own environment, its own weather in the freezer? What would happen? Would you have freezer hurricanes within the freezer itself? Imagine that, man. When you opened it, it's just like random peas, garden peas floating around in it and stuff like that. Bits of sweet corn. Be boss, wouldn't it? AI should make that happen. I'd watch that. That's a film I'd watch. That kind of film. People would be coming from Gdansk to see the film. I don't drink and I've still done it. Mind you, I used to drink, didn't I? I used to drink too much. Don't experiment, just in case. It's all right. Thermos will just send me a load of new ones. No one needs to sponsor me. Narrator's voice. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. Oh, speaking of which, never going to happen. Does that look better? Are we happy with that? What do we reckon? What do we think? Weather forecasts from the freezer, next up on BPTV. We could make that happen. Just opening a face absolutely covered in frost and fucking freezing. Door shuts. Es bueno, man. Looks alright, doesn't it? You've seen posts on Insta about a civilization in a freezer. So what you're talking about is Scottish Instagram is what you're talking about there, Mandy. Civilization in a freezer is Scotland. I'm only joking. It's lovely Scotland. Once I've been. Once. For 2 days. But it was lovely. I need to go back at some point. Especially northern Scotland. Highlands. Fucker of a drive though. I think it's quicker to drive from where I am all the way to Land's End than it is to John O'Groats. Ali, 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 oh. Ali, 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 oh. Ali, 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 oh. Can you hear the birdies? Them birdies are fighting, feeding and shagging each other's brains out. It's mad. But are they happy? Of course they are. Chat things looks class, thank you. That was an exceptionally quick thing I did the other day. A lot of pissing round to make it fit, but it's working now. So Mandy has mocked up a couple of shipping forecast cartoons for you. Lovely stuff. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Oh, that tastes fantastic. Blue ice from Greenland is not impossible to get there. Wouldn't blue ice in Green... No, the other way around, isn't it? Blue ice in Yellowland would look green. I'm losing the plot. Blue ice from Greenland is not impossible to get. The pissing around has to be done. My entire stream has been 2.5, almost 3 years of pissing about. Was it June? Can't remember. Was it early June that I'd done my first sort of proper stream? Shite. I'll have to look into that, aren't I? The first scheduled stream, I'm sure, was June. That's coming up soon. That'll be 3 years. Mandy has been asking for it for years. I've tried a few times and it looked bloody awful, so I just said, nah, I'm not doing it. The other day I thought, yes, I'm going to do it again. And it came out looking great. The first attempt, chat was about that big, and it went from there to about there, so he couldn't see a thing. So I had to throw it into ChatGPT again. Can you make the chat smaller, please? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Drive all the way from Southport to Scotland, or what? It's a long way. It's further to get to John O'Groats than it is to Tipperary, which is weird. Did I save Sam's pics? I can't remember, Mandy. I'll be honest with you. Are they in download? You might have to send them again. Just let me check first. Yeah, I'll have to send the pics again. Sorry. It is fierce warm today, but it's lovely. It was nice to go for a walk in the nice weather. Loads of noise. birdies everywhere, kids laughing and shouting, people having barbecues. It was fantastic. I like that. Perfect weather to sit in the garden. What am I doing? Sitting in a warm house. For you. Yeah, send them again for us, Mandy. It is warm now, isn't it? I mean, seriously. See, it's like opening an oven door, that. I did have the fan on. Jesus. But you can't leave the fan on while you're streaming, unfortunately, because you get a load of noise from it, which is a pain in the hole. Nice to have it, but Jesus. It is, it's lovely. I don't like it when it gets too hot. Once we start going over 30, it's stupid. But today, 22, 23, going out for a walk tonight was glorious. The gentlest of breeze. Perfect. I can't moan, because when I think back to going for a walk in February, when it was literally freezing cold. Literally freezing cold. Rain was coming sideways. Sam, are you ready for this? You are ready for this? Do, 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 do. Hang on. This has gone tits up again, right? Feckin' thing. There you go. There you go, Sam. That's one. That's one. And we also have Glam Sam. Glam Sam, the weather squirrel. Isn't that glorious? Fantastic stuff. Well done, Mandy. And these are freaky deaky. That is a tattoo. That's not branded, that's a tattoo. As is that. I would love one of those. Big fan of a sugar skull. Me likey mucho. Oh, there we go. It's gone again. What's up with this pissing thing? Is it you? Yes, it is me. I am allowing. Bell end of a thing. Fantastic, aren't they? Get a little deck fan from Home and Bargain. First one, number one was ChatGPT. I know, but it's the style, isn't it? The style is tattooy. Me fan's boss, but I can't have it on while I'm streaming. It's a ball ache. Just imagine doing a Brit in a British garden, but the weather's not perfect, so they'll have to complain throughout. That's your rider. Weather must be subpar. We like a nice bit of weather. What we don't like is if it's to carry on for too long. Like I said on Wednesday, was it? We'd be ideal having 4 seasons in a month, just on repeat constantly. A week where you're cold, a week where you're too hot. All that jazz, all that malarkey. Ali, you missed out. We had snake action. There was actual snake action. Don't miss Captain Kayaking's live streams. We have all kinds of stuff going on. Snakes, live snakes today. Well, singular, not plural, but same thing. We had a snake, an actual snake. It's not that Is that not the kind of peril that we need? Follow, subscribe, watch, like, comment, all the YouTube stuff, man. Any weather is moan worthy to a Brit. It is. All of it. More to come tomorrow afternoon. There you go, Ali, you're on warning. Make sure you have a pee before you start watching though, because splash, splash, splash. All I'm saying. Oh. Fantastico. I should drink more beer, shouldn't I? Alcohol free, obviously. I should drink more of that. Corona Zero's fantastic as well, by the way. Genuinely is. Me like you mucho. That's not special effects. That's the birds outside. If you're out of work, you'll pop by. No bank holiday in Ireland. Mind you, I suppose it's not like a religious bank holiday, is it? Just a normal one for us. I think. Isn't it? Is it? I think, maybe. Bloody hell, if it was religious, the Irish should be off as well, wouldn't he? We'll be there, though. We'll be there. You've been getting weird snake catches in the live scroll. Just loops some poor goat or sheep with a snake hanging from it until the guy takes it off. Still better than egg peeling, I can imagine that. Next one's in June. Yeah, it must just be one of our ones then. Just the weather will be nice and you've had a really shitty few months. Go and have a day off. We need more of those, to be honest with you. Given how shite the weather is normally. It's worked out perfectly. It's been cold, it's been raining, it's been windy. Then all of a sudden, your bank holiday comes up and it's fantastic weather. Watch it snow tomorrow now that I've mentioned that. Did think, what's that kid shouting at? And you saw it was a snake. Mad, innit? Snakes must be a theme. It is. Why is it called a bank holiday? Because the banks are on holiday, Casper. The banks close. And with the banks, normally all the shops end up closing as well. But yeah, it is just because the banks close. And this is from the days, obviously, before we had online banking and all that kind of stuff. So if you needed your money, you had to go in. There was no ATMs. There was no way of getting your cash unless you went into the bank. So to make sure that everyone knew, the bank will be closing on this particular day. Get all your cash that you need and then go and enjoy a nice couple of days off. Birds are loud, aren't they? What did we have? Blackbirds, robins, I think a few. Eurasian, I can't even remember. I can't remember. They were nice though. The banks are open. We do have some banks open. Not every bank has been turned into a wine bar yet, bit by bit. Actual bank branches. We can walk in and talk to people. It's amazing. It'll never catch on though. We won't need it, will we, in the future, when we've all got a chip installed in us? Then all you do is, as you walk into the pub or restaurant or something, it automatically scans you and takes a few £100 up front. Just in case. Isle of Man TT. Oh yeah, next week. I'll have to give Zoe a text, see what she's up to for it. I wonder, could I get her to film some for me with her living in the Isle of Man? Just send us a bit back. Possibly not. I've been able to physically go to a bank since 2009. They're only in big cities now. Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, I think it's not far off the same over here, Casper. Some towns will have it as well. And I would think as soon as you get down to village level, that's it. There's no chance. You might have a post office in a fairly sizable village. That's about it, really. Your next bank holiday in Ireland is the 1st of June. Is there a reason for that one, Ali? Is that a religious one? Is that a we kick the English bastards out kind of one? Yes, the king or queen let us have it off. The day, you mean, don't you? King says you got to have it off. Oh, yeah. A lot of people work on it now. A lot of people have to work on them now, and they get paid extra. I know when I was working on helpline for my employer, you used to get double time, bank holidays. You can take the day off if you want. No, I'll work it. Dwayne Eddy's like. Banks used to be legally obligated to shut on a bank holiday. It was by royal assent, wasn't it? Or was it an act of parliament or something? They still are these days, but obviously banking's 24/7. Double time, absolutely. Used to love doing overtime. And then especially overtime on days where... What was the best we had? We had to come in and work overtime on... I don't think it was a bank holiday. It might have been the sort of Christmassy time. Come in and you get double time plus there's an allowance for it being on a particular day. Oh, absolutely amazing. Used to have about 10 in the 2 largest cities near you. Now there's 1 branches. I'll see if she can do anything for us. She did text me this morning. I called her something last night, so she replied back. Constantly slag her off, it's boss. Leisure workers, bar staff don't get double time. We used to get an allowance. I think it might have been time and a quarter for whitbread. So you did get a little bit extra, but not double time, nowhere near. Time and 3/4 if you're lucky. Or work it normal time and get a day off in lieu. That was the other one as well, wasn't it? No reason, just an observed public bank holiday. I think after this one, our next one will end up being August, won't it? Late August. Your town of 3,000 as a child had 3 banks. Now the local town with 60,000 has 1. It makes no sense. It makes perfect sense to the bank, doesn't it? Don't have any branches. Don't pay for anyone to work for us. Outsource all the calls to somewhere else. We did it with India. All our call centres went to India. Loads of jobs got lost. Branches shut down. Pain in the hoop. But money for the bank, as if they're not making enough already. Always about money, isn't it? Never about anything else. Yeah, Sunday, day of rest. No one does at all. It used to be Sunday was the only day off as well, wasn't it? The weekend wasn't a weekend. It was you work 6 days a week and you take Sunday off. And you didn't even have Sunday off because you had to go to chapel or church or something on that day. Horrible. Reading books from the olden days. 8 till 5, Monday to Friday. 8 till 1 or something on a Saturday. And then off on Sunday. We are lucky. Having 2 days off. I'm lucky as well because I've got flexi. So I feel like the day is working well. I'm getting cases done. Just carry on working, build a bit of time up. then on a day when I don't really want to be in it, and just take it off. It's boss. Holiday there as well. Christian heritage. You haven't got Christian heritage there. You are pagans. Absolute pagans. 20th of July is the first Ninja live stream. Ooh. Right, so it's not as close as I thought, but it's not far off, is it? Almost 3 years. 2 months to go, and it's a 3-year anniversary. Gonna have to do an anniversary stream, aren't I? Steve-O. How you doing, Steve-O? And our Helen, Norfolk correspondent, doing remarkable work in the field. Ruby Roo. Tennis ball retriever par excellence. You have a chicken sandwich chain that is Sundays off as part of the brand. They also are right wing, especially anti-manager quality. Is that Chick-fil-A by any chance? I know they got outed as being not somewhere where people would like to go and shop, is it? Is it? Why did I say is it? Suddenly turn into a South London youth. Or a Welshie. That'll be the ones, yeah. I've seen them getting loads of hassle on social media. Oh, man. Sponsor me Corona Zero, you bastards. Yeah, thanks for popping into the live, Steve. Oh, it's fantastic. It was lovely. I was sat on my sofa doing something, and all of a sudden, glorious England's green and pleasant land was flying by me. Gorgeous, man. You've only been Christian for 1,100 years. You're still pagan at heart, I can tell. Isn't this holiday weekend for Whitsun? Is that what it is? I thought it might have just been a late, the weather's shite, have a day off kind of thing. Whitsun. See, I'm a godless heathen. Oh, hang on. What's happened here? What's happened here? What's going on? What is going on? Everything's gone off. Everything has gone off. What has happened there? Am I still alive? Is it still working? Really weird. Really weird. I have 2 screens and a teleprompter in front of me, and everything just went black. That is bizarre. I think Jeff's jeffing it up tonight. Still here. Right, that's bizarre. Where are we? Grandparents went to school Monday through Saturday, unless it was May through August, and went being a farmhand. You'd have to be a farmhand, wouldn't you? That was far more important than school. As an admin assistant in the department that used their lunch hour to stand in support of Chick-fil-A when the rest of us were supporting the boycott. That's someone who loves the chicken sandwiches, isn't it? It's not even overheated. There's a cable somewhere and I can't work out which one it is. I don't get it. When I moved from over there to this new desk setup, I bought new cables for the twin monitor setup, and it's all alright. It's all brand new. Jeff. It's Jeff. He's jeffing about with me. There's no heater on. The little oil heater down there has been switched off. The central heating's off. Mad. I'll unplug everything again this week. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll unplug everything and plug it all back in. See if that fixes it. But I don't get why. Why would the teleprompter go off? That's not connected to the rest of it. That connects directly to the computer. I don't get that one. Very odd. There are gremlins in the system. Still live. Good stuff, man. This is because I was watching rugby yesterday, Rugby League, on Sky, And despite the fact that they have the rugby league, they weren't showing it live on TV. You had to watch it on Sky Plus, which is like streaming, and the stream was awful. Absolutely awful. And I was thinking to myself, my live streams are better than this, and of course today we have issues. Might be it shouldn't be overheating, it's alright. I hoovered it out the computer the other day. There's no dust in there. Have you tried forcing an unexpected reboot? It's cables, I'm convinced it's cables. Jeff is in the cables. Dick balling about. There's cables everywhere. Mandy, you would have an absolute conniption fit if you've seen this. Literally cables absolutely everywhere. There's nothing I can do with it though. Can't tie them all together because if something goes wrong, you need to be able to unplug it and replug it in and things like you say. Oh, hang on, what's that? Feckin' birds. Yeah, that's a pigeon going apeshit out there. They were knocking 7 shades of shite out of each other earlier. There's one on my roof. Get off my roof, you knobhead. Yeah, you, get off. Not you, lady. He's gone. Cupbucks, what do you call me? For tidy cables. Know what else you can do? With a lot of cables, especially charging cables. You know the little characters from Lego? With the little hands like C's, little C hands. They are the perfect size for charger cables. Just glue them to places and happy days. Cables full of skip bottle of scouse. It is scouse. Alright, scouse. We let the country down this afternoon. Would have been funny to see Spurs go down. Do you know what, mate? Everybody that was on social media, every Evertonian is saying, why are Spurs fans biting their nails? Why are they worried? It's fucking Everton they're up against. Soft bastard. You showed me that. You showed me that, Mandy. Bright light, big city. Yeah, there's no way on earth we were going to beat Spurs. Not a chance. Or if we did, Leeds were going to beat West Ham. It couldn't have worked. Couldn't have worked the other way around. We were shit, weren't we? And he picked the same back four again. Just, it knocked me sick. Jake O'Brien, 6'5", built like a brick shithouse, is not a right back. He's a centre half. What sport are we on about? We're on about the number one sport in the world. Full spike. Back of the net, ding, ding. Roberto De Zerbi's a knobhead though. Just saying, like, absolute helmet. I have stuff appearing. Why have I got stuff appearing? It's weird. You're dirty. You beast. Have you heard that wood pigeon? You can't, can you? Because that fucking feathered bastard's going mad. Yeah, there's a Scouse wood pigeon, I'm convinced. You're dirty, you beast. You're dirty, you beast. That does taste fantastic. But I think that makes me piss more than that. So you might have a chair stream later on. Just saying. Just saying. And thankfully, when the final whistle went, about 6 o'clock, wasn't it? Maybe later than 6. Probably was later than 6, wasn't it? That's the longest possible time between having to watch Everton and then having to watch them again in August. The best part of the season is when it's over, boss. Ali, have you turned Mogwai? Boss band Mogwai, I like Mogwai. Mogwai Young Team is a fantastic album. From our Scottish friends. I did make an AI song, sort of in the style of Mogwai, which are called Mokwai. Mogwai. Sounds boss. The kind of music I should be able to make, but I can't use my feckin' hand, can I? Loads of reverb on the guitars. Shimmering music. More aggressive than shoegaze, but you know, still as glorious. It's getting warmer in here now. Didn't know we all cared about the LGBTQ Highland Games. That would be interesting. What cable would you toss? That's the problem. That's a mad sport, man. You have a demented dove in your garden, and Merlin app keeps trying to tell us it's a cuckoo. It's definitely a dove. Is it a dove doing cuckoo impressions? Next. Piggly ding. Next. Don't eat after midnight, Ali. Yeah. Wise advice for everybody, to be honest with you. Although I was eating ginger nuts after midnight last night. That's the food. It's not someone I know. Shit, I haven't eaten today yet either. Silly boy. I had a donut earlier. That was nice. Donut and a cup of tea. And what I've found out is, if you have sugar in tea or coffee and have something sweet beforehand, it tastes weird. You can't taste the actual sugar in it. Sweetener you can. Bizarre. True story. Custard donut. Oof. We never get the jam ones, it's always the custard ones. Yeah, I'm hungry though. I have got stuff though, I think. I have stuff in. So when we finish, I will have something to eat. Jokes don't work on text, apparently. Got to write in the sarcasm. We get them. Noise out of these bastards. I don't mean the kids down the road. Although they were noisy yesterday as well. I went out to my car to do something. Two young girls walked past playing music that loud and then screeching to each other, even though they're that far apart. There's no volume control at all. My daughter's like that in the car, especially when she's had a couple of drinks. She's in the front seat, her mates are in the back, and apparently you'd think they're about 4 streets away, screeching down my ear. I wasn't shouting, Dad. Fucking where? My eyeballs are spinning. I didn't tell her she was in me last video either. She knew it was recorded, but I never said I was going to put it in, so hopefully she'll be annoyed. Funny though. Spent more time with her lately, despite the fact that she's passed the test. Seems to be constantly, Dad, do us a favour. It's a Scouse thing. It's not Scouse. We're in Woolland, thank you very much, Mandy. We're in Sowie. No Scousers here apart from me. And most of my neighbours. Merseyside, yes. Scouse, no. It's a youth thing. You can't modulate the voice at all, can you? Is it something that we learn as we get older? How to modulate your voice. So even if it's loud, you know, I can speak this loud and be heard without screeching down someone's ear. Odd. But I have to be careful as well because it's young girls walking past and I'm stood there with the camera. Shit. That weird fella doing with the camera? Well, I was outside my house before you even walked past, you pair of knobheads. Volume regulation, definitely a challenge. Especially after a night out, yeah. You have to learn though. Otherwise you get caught. The screeches all ages in Scousland. We're not in Scousland, Mandy. These are wolves. Purebred wolves, like. And not all of them sound like someone opening a castle door, you know what I mean? Eh? What are you saying, lad? Just Google it, will ya? I had lots of friends like that. Friends I worked with. Definitely sound like castle doors opening. Last few years, many here think it's fine riding a bike with a Bluetooth speaker in the baskets. It's like loud Americans on a train. No social boundaries. Isn't there some kind of law coming in about playing music loud on public transport? Or some bylaws anyway? As there should be. I don't listen to this shite. And when they're playing it that loud, they have to shout to hear each other over the top of the fucking music. Here, I've got the new Ed Sheeran. You turn that on, I'll fucking throw that phone out that window. Who rattled your cage? You did. Turn it down. The next falling down is going to be one of those. It's not going to be going into a Mackey's and not getting served brekkie. It's going to be turn that down or I'm going to go absolutely postal on your ass. I guarantee you. But the bike thing, I've definitely seen that round here as well. Really loud. It's always the same shite music as well. Don't get anyone going past playing 8 Mile Radius songs, do you? No 26-minute prog rock anthems. No. Yeah, we do the vehicle stereos that shake your house windows. Have that on the regular, being next to apartment complexes. We do with the subwoofers in the boot. Get that quite a lot. You normally hear that by McDonald's as well. Screeching tyres, pops and bangs on the engine, and then subwoofers. No need for it. And then pick music that has got as much low bass as possible. Don't think I'd be doing that in the States just in case someone came out with a shotgun, blew the speakers to bits. Well, I did say to turn it down, mate. We're quite lucky here, to be honest with you. It's a nice quiet area. There was no kids until about 3 or 4 years ago. So occasionally now you hear kids shouting, but not an issue with that. Not much loud music. Occasionally someone will do a bit of work on the house, but it doesn't last too long. Got very considerate neighbours. It's nice. So have a night especially, man, it's so quiet. During the summer last year, I was walking 11 o'clock at night, maybe even midnight at times. Still lovely and warm. Quiet. If you did see someone, it was just pleasant. Hi, are you alright? But normally from about 10 o'clock onwards, it's completely quiet round here. Even now. 9 o'clock, man. Quiet. Good shout, Ali Alio. Christine, Lula Bellatini, where are you? It's almost Jeff o'clock. Where are you? You call that is that Brian car or Brian car? Stereo on wheels. Cousins that are around my age were experts on those kind of cars. We look old, but we're the ones who started most of this, unfortunately. Oh, some words of wisdom there from Jeff. Mr. Grimsdale. Norman Wisdom. He's been watching Norman Wisdom films. Where's he been watching them? Has he got a DVD player? Has he got a VHS player, Jeff? He looks the kind, doesn't he? The J-man. I can imagine Jeff having a man cave, VHS, Betamax in there and all kinds of stuff. Cassette tapes, 8-track. He's got a lot. Jeff's got a lot, lad. I need to get more of them. Put them in the fridge for days. Because the warm day. What's the weather like coming up? Is it as good as it looks? Weather. What's the weather? Loads of 20s until next Sunday. That's not too bad, that. Not too bad at all. I don't mind that. I will have to get out though, won't I? Take a camera, go out. Can't really go on adventures, but I'll need to get out and do something. Can't sit in the house all the time. Not in weather like this, it's ridiculous. Brian is slang for a wrong'un. Ah, right. Do you pronounce it Brian? I know we had friends who were Danish and they had two young lads. Two boys called Brian and Mikael. True story. Good linguistic data. We like good linguistic data, don't we? Has that been filed away, Sam? Up there, man. Sorted. Lovely stuff. Right, well. It is Sunday. We can't wait forever for the ladies, can we? But it is Sunday. See what Jeff's been up to this week. Double jeopardy. What's he done this week? Car is in the garage, pony up. What the hell's going on there? Why's he got lights behind him? A nice walk in the shade of the woods. Absolutely needed today. Defo barbecue weather. Is he barbecuing or is he setting fire to things? Bank holiday beach kites. I always like the kites on the beach. Mowing time, I like it trimmed. Ooh, I bet you do. But I'm keeping a bit wild. Ah. At least he's keeping some wildflowers there. Fantastic. Steve, you live opposite the village pub, and before COVID it would just be noisy till after midnight. Now you hear nothing. Youngsters don't drink like the old days. They certainly don't, do they? My daughter goes out maybe once or twice a month, if that. Crazy. We weren't pioneers for putting a speaker in your boot. No. For turning it into some kind of thing, wasn't it? A movement. Subwoofers in the boot. Brian with a slightly less guttural R. Phone battery went. That'll cost you 50p. Ah, man. Forgot it was double. It was double. It was. I did a photo of you gardening. We have our ways, Shane. We have our ways. All the Jeffs. Centre picture. Show us what 10 o'clock looks like over there now. What does 10 o'clock look like in Denmark? Oh, hang on. This is doing my fucking head in this. There you go, that's what it looks like at the moment. That is 10 o'clock in Denmark. 10 o'clock in Denmark, la. That's daytime, isn't it? That is daytime. Double the sharp angles, double everywhere. Stop looking after 3. Christine, Charlie Bravo 04, Charlie Bravo 04. We have carrots, we have carrots. Love it when I kick off at the phone because it's a useless piece of shite. It's not, it's cables. Today is all about cables. The battle of cables. Treat. Love the summery titfer. Wow, thank you. I thought it'd be appropriate. I thought it'd be apt. I didn't wear it outside. I wore my bucket hat, but thought this might be alright for the stream. If you, by the way, it's true. If you kick off at inanimate objects, you can make them work for you again. It's from the John Cleese school of thought, I think. Basil Fawlty smashing his car to bits with a branch. If you hit it, it will run, so to speak. Christine, have you spoken to Lulu Ballatini today? Is she around? You've missed Jeff. Cables reach their built-in obsolescence, but it's all built in, isn't it? I think 1 or 2 of these are quite cheap as well. I'll end up buying them on a regular basis rather than spending a fortune buying ones that are made out of depleted uranium or something strange. You know what I mean? Buy them cheap, buy them twice. Yeah, I think that one I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and buy a decent one. Called your uncle today. He casually said, "Oh yeah, the sun rose at 4:15 this morning." 4:15 in the blessed AM, not a chance. Unless I was picking Jess up from a club, there's no way I'd see 4:15. Oh, actually, I would. I have done it a few times. In need for AP. Not today. Had a good natter yesterday. She's in the middle of having the decorator in. Lucky Lulu Ballatini. The filthy beggar. Did she have to sleep on the sofa? Is that done? Is he still leaving his stepladder around? Is a 2-day job taking 3 weeks? Do we need to ask questions here, do we? What's she up to? What's she playing at? Watching you, Lulu Ballatini. Is it a euphemism? Lucky that you never put the in capital letters there. That's all I'm saying. Shut the decorators in. Nietsky. You don't think he's in any way attractive? So you haven't had a Jeff turn up. Sorry, she hasn't had a Jeff turn up. I want you to paint that one wall. Oh my word. Paint the entire house inside and out. No, not one of those. She's had a bathroom done. Has she plugged up the hole that next door have drilled in there to hear her while she's in the shower? Hear her. You've missed Jeff, you have. Not just Jeff, Christine. Double jeopardy. Because I never had him on last Sunday. No Diet Coke moments. No da-da-da-da-da-da. Feels like a conversation held in Are You Being Served? An incredible piece of art, Are You Being Served? Never seen a sitcom before or since that has been predicated on just 2 punchlines. Or two theories anyway. Mr. Humphreys being gay and Mrs. Slocum's pussy. That's it. Nothing else. No other jokes. Aim free. No rolling the tape again. We could do. Depends on how nicely you ask, Christine, of course. Oh, here we go. It's gone off again. What the hell is going on here? I haven't even moved. Now I can't see anything on there. Damn, fucking someone's getting chinned in a minute. Probably me. Work, you bastard. Come on. Where are you? Where's it plugged into? No. Plug in, you prick. Fucking stupid thing. Now, why is that there? That shouldn't be there. Now I can't work out what needs to be where. Stupid bloody thing. Get away, I don't need you there. It's all over the fucking place. Just checked earliest and latest sunset in Denmark today, and earliest was 9:17. Latest was 9:55. Cray cray. Can you please see Jeff? Blink blink. Oh, you fluttering your eyelashes. Never say no to a lady who's fluttering her eyelashes. Go on then. Double jeopardy. If this bleeding thing will work. Everything stopped. Why is everything stopped? Hang on. Nothing's bloody working. Yeah, nothing's working. Where's OBS? Right, so that is... Right, go on, I'll do that now. Right, now I can't see a thing. It is all over the place. Terrible behaviour. Terrible behaviour. I don't get why these have stopped. Why? Why, Delilah? Right, what else needs to be pushed in? Push it. Push it good. Push it. Push it real good. Hang on. Let me unplug this and see what happens. Let's have a look. Have we deleted the internet? Is that what happened? All over the place. This is absolutely everywhere now. Come on. Show me. No, that doesn't need to be there. Go back to where you fucking were, you useless heap of shite. You, what are you looking at? Get over there. There, you prick. Right, so that needs to go. That needs to go there, otherwise it won't work. Localised blackouts, it's ridiculous. Number 2 from Andy. BPTV CCTV could be on soon. Hit it, Nico. I beg your pardon. If everything's knackered, let's see if that's working. The beach one, yeah, he's looking rather, isn't he? Right, go on then, we'll see if this works. This might not work. This might not work. This looks like the place. Patch me into the mainframe. Now. Is that working? Are we actually working? Sweet feckin' Jesus. We want to see the blackout. It's not blacked out now, it's working. But, if you can see that there, that is the Jeff video playing now. That's how far behind YouTube Studio is. Looks good from there. Jeff. That's how much of a delay there is. Because that's me watching my YouTube Studio. What's going on? Any second now you should see Free Birkdale immediately turning up. It's crazy. Let's have a look. Oh no, I plugged it in, didn't I? It's the second time you have to see my legs from this angle. It feels weird. Filt. Teleprompter. You can't really see that because this is in the way, but yeah. That's the bit of the teleprompter that shines up at this bit, which I'm looking at, which is marvellous. Waving to the mainframe. YouTube's been acting up lately for you on the scroll through lives especially. I know. Flashed a bit of leg there. Filt. Absolute filt. I could at some point, if it goes knackered, point that camera at what's happening here, but it'll just be two blank screens. No one needs that. No one needs that. My legs are so long they go up to my bum. They do. And, believe it or not, all the way to the ground, which is bizarro. Moon. I have the power. I got the power. Yeah, what I might do, that particular cable, that's a good cable. That goes from the back of the docking station. Loads of stuff gets plugged into a docking station, into a powered USB hub. I might see if I need to replace that. But I won't do that now, I'll do that tomorrow. If I do, I'll order one tomorrow from Amazon. As a Scandi, as long as you don't see a big white dong, we're all good. Yeah, not a chance of that. Not unless you zoomed all the way in. It's a smidge under. Oh man. Pain now, absolute pain. That might be the thing. I'm trying to work out which cable it is. What kind of cable? USB-C on one end. If it's what I think it is, I might have a spare one. I have loads of spare cables. Oh, back of the net. Fantastic. The big white dong spot 8 Mile Radius, he did. Toronto 72, I think it was. An up and coming band. Very up and coming. Filt. Absolute filt. Cold drink, an actual cold drink. An actual Corona Zero. Yeah, it's been hot, hot, hot. Mr. Pitiful App Dukey tune. The Dukey's smashing it tonight. Call me Mr. Pitiful. Baby, that's my name. Yeah, it is hot. It was 22 or 23 degrees when I went out. 20 degrees now. But it's warmer than that in this room. This room is hot, hot, hot. Always filt. It's always the filt. You filthy beggar, you filthy beggar. If you could filt, why wouldn't you? If in doubt, filt it out. Still hot. Great idea to have on a hot night. Yeah, 22, 23 degrees when I went out for my walk, and it was lovely. I will try and get that video put together ASAP Rocky when I can later. There'll be no music, it'll just be the sounds of nature. Lovely, man. It was 27 degrees Celsius there this afternoon. I had to come indoors. I know it's a lot warmer east and south compared to us. And it's warm enough here. 27's stupid though, isn't it? Did you burn outside, Christine? Did you burn? That's hot. That's proper hot, that. So have your sunscreen on. Factor 50 sun cream on. Pink shoulders, I can imagine that. That's a horrible place to get burned as well, your shoulders, which is what we always do, don't we? I got burned on my shoulders over in Los Angeles. Horrific. After that, I was in the pool wearing a t-shirt every day. Great Grandad was 5'7". Had 9 sons. The tallest was about 6 feet. At least. And his shortest son was your great gran. He was 5'4". Everyone see my luscious rain-drenched tomatoes this week. We did. They were gorgeous. Very luscious, very rain-drenched, very plump. I love the word plump. Plumptious. 28C at 4 o'clock this afternoon in Norfolk. I seen on the news, or the weather forecast, it was like southeast, almost black rather than red, showing you the colour. And it worked its way out to us, and it was lovely where we were. A nice sort of sea breeze coming in, just cooling it down nice. That's ridiculous, 28, man. 6'1". That's a good height, that. They will be delicious. Abso-jeffin'-lutely. Hubby asked if you might get banned for them. No, you'll be alright. You'll be sound. Should be pretty much unbroken sunshine all week, which would be nice. Just for a week. Just to be able to know that everyone's going to be happy and have smiles on their faces. For nothing else, just for that reason. Everyone seems happier when it's sunny. Apart from Ali, obviously. You've got strawberries ripening. Oh, man. Fresh fruit, genuinely fresh fruit and veg. Made by your own hand. Picked by your own hand. It's amazing. They taste so much different. Tomatoes from my granddad's greenhouse in Garston were the best. I used to love that. Go and pick them with him, go home. Just sit there, a bit of salt. Eating them just as they are. Fantastic, man. So tasty. Lascivious fruits. I saw them supporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 72. Strawberries are great. English strawberries are amazing. I think it's one of the only things that we grow in this country which is just perfectly suited to the temperature that we get. So good, man. Some places get too hot and it takes the flavour away. Spanish strawberries are nowhere near as nice as English ones. Fact. F-A-C-T. Fact. Sorry to all my Spanish watchers over on Kick, along with the other 9,000 people over on Kick. There's not 9,000 people over on Kick. But it's just a fact. Your dad's mum put sugar on tomatoes. Never done it yourself? Never thought of trying that. They're sweet enough as it is, aren't they? Little bit of salt, black pepper. Or, what I used to do all the time, I'd make tomatoes on toast. Just slice them and put them on top of toast bread on one side, turn it over, sliced tomatoes, and then basil over the top of that. Dried basil. Then stick it back under the grill. Glorious. I've not had that in absolutely ages. I can't do it now because I've only got one feckin' hand, but that used to be fantastic, that. A bit healthier than cheese on toast. Might have been Depression era dessert. It could have been. And to be fair, tomatoes are already sweet, aren't they? So it makes perfect sense. And if you can grow them yourself, have a plentiful supply, why not? They're good for you as well, tomatoes, aren't they? Is it your heart? And against sort of cancers and what have you. Just not too many because it's got loads of acid in it, which is bad for your joints. What are you shouting at? Oh, that sky looks amazing. It's a pastel sky. Tiny dudes in school who weirdly have giant penises. We've all seen them, we have. Normally that was the teacher. You're not supposed to be in here, sir. You taught tomatoes in half, put salt on them, hold them to mouth ulcers. Works every time. Oh, right. Well, it's got acid in it, hasn't it? Salt will dry it out. That makes perfect sense to me, that one. Good stuff. How is Thubby? Sam, how's Thubby? Christine, your dad owes a tomato peeled. You can do that easily as well, can't you? Put them in some boiling water, even like in a cup. Put boiling water over them, leave them for a little bit. Put them in cold water with ice, and it just, the skin, because it shrinks, it sort of automatically almost peels. And you just have to rip the rest of it off. It's fantastic. Hubby doing well, good stuff, man. Casper, your dad just put soap in your mouth more than sugar. Turned out your dad was a dick. Yeah, I'll wash your mouth out with soap and water. Often used, but shouldn't actually be used on children or adults in reality. Not good, is it? There you go. If you got mouth ulcers, that's the way to do them. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I like that. Same with boiled eggs. I don't eat boiled eggs, Steve-o. Oh, man. I can't. I can have scrambled egg, omelette. I can have things cooked with egg in them, like cake and what have you. But boiled, fried or poached eggs would just come straight back up. I would vom me ring up. I've tried. I think I was overfed them. Boiled eggs, especially as a little tiny kid. Just knocks me sick now. Teachers always had little ones. Recipes often call for a teaspoon of sugar to bring out the flavour. They do. Lots of other stuff uses other things though. Strawberries with black pepper are amazing. Never thought of doing that until someone told me to. And I tried it and it is absolutely incredible. No Scotch eggs, nope. No boiled, poached or fried at all. Straight up. Can't stand it. And yet, scrambled egg I will eat happily. Omelettes, love them. Weird. I tried, I thought it might have been a childish thing. That's what I didn't like when I was a kid. I tried when I was an adult. Nah. Texture, flavour, knocks me. Absolutely knocks me. He's now on 5 platforms at least to get enough clients to make up for the platform that stopped sending new clients. You will catch back up eventually, you will do. George Michael, Sam, George Michael. Gotta have faith. Murmur. You'll get there. As Jed is my witless. What are they doing? There's a bird that always goes on top of the building over the road there, the house. It's the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's about that big, and it's louder than a jet plane. We've had 2 cock-ups. What do you reckon the third one's going to be? Entire stream go down. Microphone stop working. BPTV, CCTV, TV, come now. What do we reckon? That is precarious up there, like it's on top of the shelving unit. Not being able to eat stuff there, I would have grown up as, yes. Thought it was good, but by damn, you were mistreated. I don't think you should force kids into eating anything. I know you want them to have certain foods. Forcing someone, you're giving them an eating disorder by forcing them into eating things they don't like. Everybody will come round to eating what they like, or so. No kids really like the taste of mushrooms. Loads of adults do. Just give them time. Broccoli, kids hate broccoli. Adults love it because your taste buds change. So just give them time. Don't be forcing kids to eat anything. As a technophobe, he's done great pushing through all the hoops to get onboarded and insurance certified and all. Fair play, man. If you work hard, push yourself to do that. Fair, that's great. Well done. Don't force kids food-wise. You just create resentment as well, don't you? All of us, probably apart from Mandy, it was a bit weird tonight anyway. Never put bloody beer or wine in the freezer. What's wrong with you? All of us will have tales to tell of being forced to eat food. And I couldn't look a sprout in the eye because I got forced to eat them on Christmas. It's happened to us all, apart from probably Mandy. I like all foods. Sorry, Mandy. Don't push me off Desert Falls. It's just not good. Don't force kids into doing anything really if you can avoid it. Liver. Yeah, liver's not a taste for young uns. And again, once you start getting a bit older and your taste buds change, your flavours change. Yeah, steak and kidney, liver. Liver's a very, very strange taste, isn't it? Kidney is as well. If you're not used to it. Nah. Although, isn't it making a comeback now? More people are watching YouTube videos of utilising everything, whether it's eating food from an animal, eat the entire animal. Don't throw anything away, recycle, upcycle, all that kind of stuff people are doing. Maybe a little bit of offal's coming back, especially amongst the gym community. Luckily, you never got forced to eat anything. Being naturally curious just makes up. Yeah, it does because. Yeah, if you're forced, you don't want to do it. If it's just there, well, I don't know, what does it taste like? Steak and kidney pie you'd eat. Steak and kidney pie is lovely. It's a good mixture. Oh, I could eat a pie right now. UK food here is like the restricted food you are shortly allowed, but can't have stuff like chips or fish. We do loads of boss food here. We don't get the credit for it. Fish and chips is fine. I haven't had fish and chips in ages. Fish and chips with a carton of curry over the top of it. Oof, yeah, get him. Food prejudice is a thing, yeah. Vic's mum eats garlic, so Vic says she does too. Nobody tells her hummus has garlic in it. Jess was like that. Jess never liked sauce. Anything sauce. Doesn't matter what it is. Apart from, the sauce that you put on ice cream and things like that. Then all of a sudden, she was round at her mates and they'd ordered like a KFC. Tried dipping your chips in gravy. She went, I don't like gravy. Oh, just give it a go. She did. She went, oh, that tastes a bit like the stuff that's in cottage pie. And they went, yeah, that's gravy. Oh, is it? I didn't realise. I love that. She's a fucking idiot. Now she eats gravy, curry, all kinds of sauce stuff. And has started trying things because she starts to realise, maybe I do like it. I just haven't tried it. And she'll try something and say, no, I have tried it, I just don't like it. Fair enough. Definitely possible to pick up food prejudice from adults. If you're constantly seeing someone going, oh, can't stand that, you'll be the same. Guaranteed. I'm surprised that anybody in this house has got any weight on them at all, if that's the case. Me ma's cooking that. Fucking hell. She's ruthless. She's got a black belt in cooking. kill anyone with one chop. Ours is the only house in the street where the bin bags have got ulcers. And horrible. She can boil a nice bit of toast though. She's got 3 levels to her food. Burned, and what the fuck. Horrible. I don't eat any of her stuff these days. Which is why I'm a normal size. Jess does dip chips in thick shakes. She started to push herself in school, in work as well. When you make stuff for the kids, they'll make a little bit extra for the adults. So she's trying a few things. Stuff that she's always, actually, I do like that now. Or, I've tried it a couple of times, I don't like it. Or, I didn't like that one, but I've tried it and I do like someone else's version of it. Strange. She likes me dad's spaghetti carbonara, but doesn't like her mum's. To the point where she will ask, if you're ever having spaghetti carbonara in yours, can you ring me? And I'll come round and have tea at yours. Okay. You don't grow up knowing you deserve it. You can get rye bread or fish. If you're a sensitive child, you can go, fechelgoos. You're kidding. Weird relationships to food, eating, if parents are dieting or restricted. That's really, that's one thing I hate. People who are so careful about what they eat don't realise you're making the same environment for your kids. Oh, I can't eat that. I'll get fat. Really? You're supposed to. When you're a kid, you're supposed to put weight on. Steve, your brother-in-law is fussy. It's like feeding a kid. Then when he actually eats something, he smothers it with HP. Oh, man. Yeah. Sauces were made, weren't they, to disguise bad cooking. If it's fantastic stuff, just leave it alone. Try it at least without and then see what happens. You grow up knowing that you eat liver pate because the Brits stole all your bacon. We do like a bit of Danish bacon, don't we? Sounds like you. I've not had bacon for a while. I reckon I could get away with eating bacon again. My cholesterol is absolutely fantastic now, so maybe I can have a little bit of a treat now and then. How's the diet going? Going slowly. But it's going, isn't it? That's the thing, isn't it? That is the thing. Sticking with it, Steve-o. Got to think about your health as well. Not just weight or anything. It's the health, isn't it? Good on you, man. Good on you. Where is Tom? Oh no, they're back. They are. I think they're back. Yeah, definitely back from their holidays, aren't they? He'll be around and about somewhere. He'll be sat in front of the sewing machine or something tonight, Tom. He's a Renaissance man, you know, Tom. He's very clean. Very clean. Or maybe he's just enjoying the fact that there's no more football. No more Everton. Just for a few months, no more Everton. We can fix ourselves for a couple of months and then head back into the next season full of optimism, even though we know things are really going to go shite again. Unless these Yanks have got this dough. They need to. They need to bring the money. Well, they have got money. Can we spend it? Will we be allowed to spend it, though? That is the question. We need a hell of a lot of players. This was shite. So I'll just have to, in the meantime, make my own coffee and then walk around the streets pretending to fall over occasionally. How's the shipping forecast collab coming on? Has he said anything yet, Sam? You better not be on my car. Little feathered wankers. Casper, you told your parents you had an eating disorder and they never cared. Just told you were special for being a male self-cutter. That's not special. That's something that needs to be looked after. That's ridiculous. Not just girls do it. Yeah, he's looking forward to a summer of, oh, lanky, 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 Lancashire. Need to reach out to check into Tomash. He'll be around and about. You know what he's like. He jumps in, says hello. Lanky Lancashire Joe Richardson was a farce. Lancashire are a farce most of the time. Any fucking need for this? Which one of those little tiny ones? I keep on asking this, don't I? There's about 6,000 of them earlier on just flying around. Little tiny things they were. And I saw the biggest fat bastard bee yesterday. I think it was a bee. It had Goodyear written on the side. It was massive, big, chunky bastard. In the bushes. It was in the bushes. There's no flowers in the bushes. Actually, there is. I'm lying there. Little tiny flowers. And yet, everywhere else, huge flowers. I think it was smaller than the sparrow. The little tiny things, Mandy. Could be sparrow. Swifts. Or what are they? Swallow, swift, sparrow. Little tiny bastards, but yay big. Size of my eye. Loads of them. Loud as well, for little tiny things. When I go on my walks, you see them in the trees. Just looks like a little leaf or something quivering, and then you look up and it's just this little tiny bird, and this mad, huge noise coming out of him. He's only a poor little sparrow. It could be a baby sparrow. Little tiny things, they are gorgeous, like. There's a load of them on the roof next door, but one as well. Wren, it could be a wren, couldn't it? Little Sophias. Sophia Lorenz. Pretty things. I worry about them, the little tiny birds. When you look around, there's massive seagulls, there's rooks, ravens, crows, magpies, all these things that would just eat anything that moves. And that's without the red kites and peregrine falcons and kestrels and stuff. Loads of kestrels just down the road there, man. There's farms all the way to Ormskirk, like 5 or 6 miles worth of farmland. And of course, there's a big tree, isn't there? Every farm has a big tree. Specifically for birds of prey and owls and things. They do the farmer's job for them. Symbiotic. Your Carolina wren is so very loud for the size. Tiny little things, but just mad loud voices. Carolina wren sounds like some kind of folk singer. Malibu Beach folk singer and guitarist. Ah, lovely little things. The birds are great round here. Loud though. Loud. Greedy. I will put the old more robin food out tomorrow and see what happens. That's why you need to keep your hedges trimmed so LBJs have somewhere to hide in a hurry. Why has Lyndon Baines Johnson got anything to do with this? Defo does, doesn't it? Sprouts? Who wants sprouts? Vile. Although I saw what's his name? Jamie Oliver. He was doing sprouts one year, and you said everyone hates them. So what you do with them is you shred them, and then cook them in bacon fat, fry them in bacon fat. You're still getting the sprouty goodness, but they don't taste as vile as boiling them for 6 days. That looked alright. Wren's proper names, troglodytes. Aren't troglodytes things that live under, or live in caves? Not underground, is it? It's in caves. Do wrens live in caves? I did not know that. Well, we've learned something there. Is it troglodytes or is it troglodytes? With it being Latin. The common wren. Troglodytes. I had no idea. Who'd have thunk it? I think shredded sprouts got popular here from him too. They did look rather nice. Something like that I could probably eat, but sprouts boiled for 6 days are vile. And yet that's all everyone ever does over Christmas. Or did anyway. Eat them, they're good for you. Can't eat that. The rest of the good stuff that I've eaten will come back up with them. You didn't know either, just juggled it. Right, anyway, well it is Sunday.
But Kipper's Vindaloo can't be good for you.
Gavin Williamson pays tribute to trusty companion as pet tarantula dies. Sir Gavin Williamson has said his pet tarantula, who once lived on his desk in the Houses of Parliament and Ministry of Defence, has died. The Conservative MP shared a series of photographs of him with his trusty companion, set to angels by Robbie Williams on social media. Cronus, good name for a spider, who had been with the former Defence Secretary since he was a hatchling, achieved internet fame after reports about his life alongside his owner in Westminster emerged in 2016. Horrible, creepy little creature. Pity about his spider, though. Hoo-yah! Come on, open goal. Had to be done, open goal. Was it a grass snake? Did you know if it was a grass snake? Was it a grass snake? That girl has never stopped running past this bloody house. What's she up to? I don't like it when girls run, unless they're actually out running. If they're just dressed normal and run past. Very poor indeed. It does deserve a recount.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Had to be done though. It's Gavin Williamson after all. Yeah, I don't like it when girls run because it makes me think, are they being chased? What are they running away from? Same as screeching. Please kids, don't screech unless something is genuinely wrong, at which point we will come running. Starting to quieten down, but they're still. Is it a blackbird or robins still going? Do they ever sleep? There's one that if you wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning, you can hear them already before it gets light. They're going at it, hammer and tongue. Nice that though. I like bird song. Just normally it's punctured, isn't it, by the sound of mowers or subwoofers in the back of cars and stuff like that, you know. Not too bad tonight though. Blackbirds normally. Blackbirds singing in the dead of night. They are loud. Very, very pretty song as well from blackbirds. But you can tell it gets to a certain point and the light starts getting to a certain kind of level. Then it quietens down bit by bit. But there's just a handful of birds, never stop. Starlings are noisy as well. Starling, darling. I reckon all birds can be pretty noisy. If they're in the mood. And they are in the mood at the moment, the birds. Fighting each other. Throwing each other all over the place in other ways. Hubba hubba. Always some bird singing at some point. It's always the way, innit? Why haven't we won that? God, it's awful. What does a Scouse blackbird say? Good question. Is it fuck off? Fuck off. It's not. I'm not sure we've got Scouse blackbirds. We've definitely got Scouse wood pigeons. At least one round here. And that definitely does say, you dirty, you beast. I'll keep an ear out for Scouse blackbirds though. Could be. Fuck off. Fuck off. Or are they crows? Scouse crows? Magpies are the maddest ones. They're a beautiful looking bird. Black, white and that beautiful sliver of electric blue. And they make the weirdest little clicky noise rather than proper full-on bird song. Next on BPTV, regional accents of birds. That would work wonders, that wouldn't it? We could ruin actual bird spotting for everybody. Did you know? Everyone will be out just listening for the different accents. I did see something somewhere though, which genuinely said birds do have regional accents. Not in the same way we do, but they do have a sort of a way of singing that marks them out as being from that area. I'll see if I can find that one. But your dirty, your beast is definitely a Scouse wood pigeon. What the fuck was that noise then? There's no need for it. Accents of subscribers. We could do with that. As so far, who have we got? Myself, Sam, Shane, Steve-O, you and Helen. We've heard all your voices. Not many others. Oh, and Tomash as well. Tomash has been live on streams, hasn't he? And also on one of the latest postcards. It's very clean, very clean. They do vary by region. I thought so, yeah. I forget who it was who I saw. I watch loads of programmes about stuff like that. Lots of programmes by very smart people like Hannah Fry. I wasn't aware of the fact that Hannah Fry has recently got divorced, has she? It appears that all the gentlemen on my Blue Sky feed are rather excited by this news. Because obviously Hannah Fry is now in the market for overweight Scouse football fans. Come this way, Yale. I'm not sure she'd like that, mate. And not to endorse AI, but it would be funny if you make a documentary where you tweak what the film birds say. That would not be endorsing AI. I'm not capable of aardman animation, of trying to make them look like that kind of thing, but AI is the best we can do. Reckon Charlie Bravo 04. I reckon she's got a good me duck in her as well. Alright, me duck. Don't like Derby. Can't stand Derby. Alright, my dear, me duck, my darling. I reckon she has as well. We'll have to get you, Christine. You'll have to get your voice out. Get your voice out for the lads. Gran off a grot. What? That looks Welsh, that, Casper. That looks like a Welsh fishing village, doesn't it? I was catching salmon, I was in Gran off a grot. And of course our Lulu Bellatini sounds very much like get down fucking pit, will they? Get down fucking pit. I've got no idea if she does or she doesn't. She might be posh for all we know. I doubt it. Get down fucking pit. As I seen that fucking witch. Sort of well done AI ad the other day was close to real. It is getting better and worse at the same time. I saw, who was it? Matti Hapoya, I think it was, who was talking about AI. And he embraces it, but he says the best thing that he can do is when he's pitching to make adverts for people, he will make an advert with AI and say to them, this is the ideas that I have. And then he can mess around with it and change it slightly. And then, like, pitching for actual jobs. Brilliant. Oh, Ali, yeah, we've heard you as well, of course we have. Christine apparently is in Madison Square Gardens. Can we hear this? Hang on.
Whatever do you mean, Nico? Whatever do you mean, Nico?
There we go. That's our Christine from Madison Square Gardens. I've heard Mandy as well, obviously, who sounds like a regional TV presenter, TV news presenter. Comes from the Midlands and Wales, doesn't sound anything like that. Ridiculous, ridiculous. With your made up AI voice. Didn't hear it. Don't worry, I've got it now, that's it, I've got it. And with having that, I can put AI to it, can't I? What could we make that? What could we make out of that one, eh, Christine? Sure we can make something. Yeah. Ah, well. Watch this space. AI is good for some stuff. I don't like it because it's a pain in the arse and it's burning everything down to the ground. But oh what? It can each be a bird in my garden. Some bird in your garden, lad. Ah, right, hang on. Get over, you bastard.
Whatever do you mean, Nico?
Did you hear that one? Did you hear it? Can you dig it? Could be. I'll see if I can get loads of different animals, squirrels as appropriate, of course. We could have the beer garden with just full of people. I'll sort it. You will hear it on one of the next lives. We'll have special guest Charlie Bravo 04, Spitfire delivery pilot, the Second World War. No carrots back then. Didn't need them. Yeah, a garden full of little animals. Don't worry about it. Oh no, it's getting done, Steve-o. Just to annoy Christine, if nothing else. There you go. Yeah, I love it's good AI for doing stuff like that. And I've used it for making things for the stream as well. The chat board was made using AI, or at least pissed about with using AI, which I don't mind. The last thumbnail as well for the video last night, that was my face on a bit of AI. That looked alright, I don't mind that. If I was any better at actually designing stuff, I'd rather do it that way, but I can't. Humph. I didn't get a harumph out of this guy. I'm only teasing, Christine. Watch this space. Maybe I'll put you in the same video clip as Jeff or something. There you go. You never know. You never know. Oh, man. Oh, my bloody back. I'll also need to, I've got some stuff to load as well. Mandy, remind me to upload. I should have done it yesterday. Or under Jeff, possibly. Amongst other things. You never know. What a way to get demonetised. Christine being humphed. Jeff. He's been working out, by the way. Hell of a six-pack on him, telling you. Hell of a six-pack on him. Looks like he was born in the gym. As opposed to actually fabricated in a lab somewhere. Filthy beggar. Mr. Grimsdale. Jeff's been watching some strange stuff recently. Loads of old school stuff. Wonder why that is. Why be that, Jeff? Why be that? Anyway, well, it is Sunday and there's only one left. See what the H-Man's had to do this week. Sunshine on faces, birds singing high in the trees, the calm Sunday vibe. The calm Sunday vibe. Absolutely. Exactly what we need. After a long week of work and a Saturday where people are running around like lunatics, the calm Sunday vibe. We don't normally get it, do we? Normally raining, windy, people causing kerfuffles. No. Today, especially, the calm Sunday vibe. I like it. Now the birds are quiet, the neighbours are quiet. What more can you ask for? Yeah, some calm vibes. Wonderful. Especially calm vibes if there's water involved as well. We haven't got that in our garden. There's no little like water feature or something. That'd be great. If we owned our own house, I reckon we'd have a water feature. Vibing out, absolutely. I think it's an undervalued thing to do as well, I think, on a Sunday. Just chill completely. Nice, sunny, warm days. If you've got a garden, I like lying down on the grass outside in the back. Just cover my eyes up with a hat. Pull the hat down over it. There's something about that, connected to nature. Definitely still not dark outside. Especially looking west. Jupiter is looking massive, by the way. Very bright in the sky. Looking west, it's still light. Darker in the on the east. Yeah, you're that far away on the map, but it's a hell of a difference, isn't it? Still very light here. It's very light. I wonder. Maybe not. Go on, where are we? Do this again. This is pissing me off, this now. No, still not working. What a pain in the hoop this is. No, it's having none of it tonight. Many apologies for the inconvenience. You miss laying on the ground or just going barefoot. Can't do it with fire ants, so I'm not surprised. Oh, balls to that, you can't do that. Christine, you were sitting under a big brolly outside today. Isn't it glorious? The smells of nature as well. There's a thing on my walk. I did catch a couple of little clips from it earlier. I don't know what it is. Some kind of bush. A bush with flowers on it. And most flowery bushes, in fact most flowers, you have to get pretty close to them, don't you? Before you can sense the scent. Not this thing. As soon as you walk anywhere near it, it just smells like it's got perfume on it. Gorgeous, man. It's got sort of reddish and whitish flowers on it. Oh, it smells amazing. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. The smell of that wafting on warm breeze is fantastic. I like it. I like it a lot. We still haven't had any proper... Well, this is going to be the first week, isn't it? of nice weather for consecutive days, where I can just go out and sit on the grass or lie on the grass, see what's going on. Might do that tomorrow. Take a pic and Google it. I could do, or just do the circle to search thing on my phone, which automatically searches for it. I like that. Yeah, I might take a camera out tomorrow if I can. If I'm going out, film some stuff because I want to do that. But if not, just go in the garden, have a cup of tea, stick the camera on, loads of bird food, and just sit there for long enough until the birds start eating. One of those flowering trees does that in spring. The whole backyard smells lovely and sweet. Oh, isn't that great? Fuchsia. All right, I was only saying, Steve. Oh no, sorry, fuchsia. That could be what it smells absolutely amazing. To say, normally if you walk past a bit of a bush, you have to get a little bit close to it before you start smelling it. This thing, just anywhere near it. Oh man, beautiful, bloody beautiful. And it doesn't send me sneezing. What the fuck? What's going on out there? Definitely something going on out there. Donald, how you doing? Good morning. Out there it's still light weather. It will still be light there, won't it? Fairly light. 'Tis yourself, so it is. How's life clinging to the edge of Europe? Fingernails clinging to the edge. Has the weather been marvellous over there as well? I bet you it's stunning there on nice days. Glorious. And as we say that, the jukebox is going about the right stuff, because that's what it is, the right stuff. Nice weather. The scent of barbecues mingling amongst the scent of flowers and the sound of kids playing and people splashing in pools and things. Marvellous. The sound of the neighbours down the road smashing fuck out of each other. It's fantastic. It was cloudy this morning, got sunny afternoon. Pic sent from Donald. See if we can get this on, but I doubt it because it's not working tonight for some strange bloody reason. No, not working. There's something wrong with it. There's something wrong with the cable, lad. No, it's having none of it, I'm afraid. Near pictures, near pictures. Right, unplug. Oh, when you are in the morning. Yep. So I need 2 new cables. Or I need to start putting WhatsApp on the PC. I could do that, I suppose. We could do a double sunset stream. You wouldn't have to talk. I would do all the talking because I never shut up. Obviously, yeah. I could do that. We could do that, couldn't we? A side by side. Well, it'd be an up and above her and a down below her, but we bossed that. There's definitely animal kerfuffles going on out there. Definitely animal kerfuffles. Is that a picture of Bod from above? Bod Almighty. I love Bod. It was boss. I have plenty to say, you don't. I've got loads to say. People don't want to hear it most of the time, but I've got plenty to say. Your man never shuts up. Apart from a knackered. Kerfuffle, another word that should be used more. That, me and my daughter use that all the time. It's where I have a thing with it where, shut up, you coming round here, causing kerfuffles, giving it lobsters, thinking you'll sat me when you're napping, shut your note when safe, causing kerfuffles. So it is a good word, kerfuffle. Is it an old English one? I can imagine that. From the time of Dickens or something maybe. A man come round earlier on and caused a hell of a kerfuffle, a right belly-hoo. The sunset was very rusty orange. Oh, nice. Should have took a picture or something. Bod the mod. Ooh. There's you can get Bod's t-shirts where he's in various garbs and stuff, can't you? Former partner said it all the time. I like it. It's got a good, I don't know, a good shape to it, kerfuffle. Some words have got a good shape when you say it, I think. Mellifluous, malleable, kerfuffle. It's got a good shape when you say them. That's definitely one of them. Good memories, there you go. I shall bring up kerfuffle more often then. Yeah, me and my daughter, whenever there's anything, you coming round here causing kerfuffles. Kerfuffles are plenty. Suppose no one else who listens to us has got an idea of what's going on. What's he on about, kerfuffles? Oh, my giddy aunt. Yeah, that's an old one as well, I like that. Mellifluous is a great word. Especially when said by Stephen Fry, mellifluous. Kerfuffle, 16th century Scottish, there you go. I thought it was English, but it's not, Scottish. The Scots were brilliant at coming up with words like that. Yeah. Kerfuffle needs to be in there with ballyhoo as well, doesn't it? And a right to do. They come around here, they cause the right to do. Is it a place in Scotland? I'd love to be a place called Kerfuffle. Kerfuffle Castle. Imagine that. If I won the 60.3 billion rollover lottery, I'd buy a castle in Scotland and call it Kerfuffle Castle. Just for that reason. And if anyone came there to visit, I'd send out like cage fighters. Why is it called Kerfuffle Castle? Ooh, hello. Where did it come from? Is it when was Burns? I can't remember. My Scottish history is awful. When was Rabbie Burns? He's normally got something to do with everything, hasn't he? You'll have to say kerfuffle off now. Have a good night. No worries, no worries. Ali ali-o. Sweet dreams. Bonne nuit, mon chéri. No running tomorrow. Tie your shoelaces. Have a good day at work. I won't be working. I'll be off. Sorry, I had to do that. Go with your head down, girl. Go ahead. Get your head down, girl. Quackawadger. A controlled wooden puppet. Ooh, I like that. From Scott's Gaelic is that car is bend or twist. Fuffle to dishevel. Oh, right. Bendy and twisty to cause dishevelment. That is a kerfuffle, that, isn't it? Fair play. I like that. It makes sense now. Fracas another good one as well. He calls quite a fracas. Quite a fracas. Never heard that. Quackawadger. That's great. Controlled wooden puppet. Not just shevelled. Can you shevel something by defuffling it? Can you disfuffle? I like all those mad old words. Utilise more of our language, not just the bits that we normally use. Loads of it. Find the absolute extremes, left, right, up, down, front and back. Use as much as possible. It's such a mad language, English. So many different words. So poetic. I love the fact that the Irish fuck about with it as much as possible as well. There's a real poetry to a load of like Irish comedians, the way they say things. Love that. Utilising our language better than we do at times. Frost. A word for lounging in bed on Sunday. Oh, now you see, I didn't realise there was a word like that, but yeah. Frost. Remember that conversation on a Ron Vogel chat? Yeah. That's proper OG days, that, isn't it? Ron Vogel days. In Dutch, of course, Ron is rum and Vogel is bird. Rum bird. I've known a few rum birds in my time, lad. I tell you that, lad. Ron Vogel. Ron Vogel. Yeah, hoor. A 4-hoof drive Jerusalem Jeep. Would that be a horse or a donkey? Dan asking if you could be just shevelled. Apparently you can, can't you? Genuinely you can. It'd make no sense, would it, just to be dishevelled? You'd have to be shevelled in the first place. But you can, can't you? This language is mental. Mental. That's what happens when you've got so many different, diverse influences coming into one. A junkie donkey. It's cray cray, man. Cray cray. I like it. Is it use the language properly? Push it as much as possible as well. What works, what sounds good. Again, it's about shape when you're saying certain words. The shape is it's coming out your mouth. Some words are great to say, others are just trip off your tongue, don't they? I like all that. Not sure we need words like flocky, knocky, nihilification, but we have them just in case. And it's certainly better than a lot of the German stuff, where they just add every word they know together and call it something. Anyone seen Spencer lately? I saw something the other day. Something popped up. I can't remember if it was YouTube or Instagram or something, but I saw his face. Catawampus, something askew. Oh, go on. More exercising of the languages, definitely. If we have more words, we have more things to make poetry with. I like that. Always like it as well when we've got something which is a very much a regional dialect, a word from a certain area, and it's just been dragged into the overall language. Well, it works for them, why can't we use it? All for that, definitely. Okay, well, don't knock that bottle over. Is he truck driving or has he quit that as well? I've not seen any of the truck driving. What did I last see? You say cattywampus. Right. Obviously come from the same place. Dan was talking about doing a live stream with Spencer next time he visits. There you go. So hopefully if that happens, we'll find out what he's up to. He went to a stage, didn't he, Spencer, of doing like loads of different things. Not easy. Not easy, man. Especially if you've tried something like having a YouTube channel and it's paying the bills, and then you have to go and do something else. think Dan's touch lucky with that, with what he's doing at the moment, and that it seems to be working perfectly for him. He likes his job and he can still do his YouTube on the side. Does Dan still do live streams? He has done a couple, hasn't he? Not in the same way that he used to do when he was doing daily, but he still does them. He'll jump on occasionally. When I had to leave, was it Wednesday or Sunday? I only managed to do 2 hours and he jumped on and did an hour then as well. Bed swerver, someone fond of sleeping around. Oh, we all know one of those, don't we? Normally called men. Are we right, sisters? Yeah, last Sunday when I finished early, because I got the call, didn't I? Dad. Doesn't understand the, well, it is Sunday, does she, me daughter? Speaking of which, I better check my phone now, just in case. I've just gone for a walk to Gibraltar, can you pick me up? Doesn't even talk like that. I'm convinced with her, you know. I am convinced. A lot of the time she'll go for a walk deliberately and finish deliberately early. I can't walk home, Dad, can you pick me up? Just because she wants to talk to me. Rather than just staying at home and picking the phone up. Can you come and pick me up, Dad? Fair enough, yeah. Don't mind that at all. Because it's not normally pick up, drop off and drive off straight away. There's always at least 5 or 10 minutes sat in the car chatting. She misses me. That's what it is, she misses me. As you would do. As I keep saying to her, it's because you see me as a god amongst men. The eye roll that gets is just off the charts. I hate you. No, you don't. You look up to me, you worship me as a god amongst men. Whatever. She is funny. I was expecting her to call today, to be honest. Mind you, there is still time, isn't there? Dad. Although I've picked her up a few times this week, so maybe she's feeling guilty. She's off tomorrow, though. Has she gone out? Is she out on the ale? Could be. You never know. Don't mind. You love it, you slug. I do love it. I do. I miss seeing her. Used to annoy me having to take her to college or work, but actually I did like it. 5 or 10 minutes in the morning, 5 or 10 minutes in the afternoon. That was enough. Just enough to have a little bit of fun, a little bit of a chat. Are you all right? Are you okay? Do you need anything? And I'd always reply, no, I'm all right, love. Yeah, it's nice we're able to have that kind of relationship. It is. She's definitely my daughter. She's got my kind of humour. Thinks a lot of the same things I do. Is a little bit playful that way as well. We'll have a laugh, take the piss out of each other. I like that. I think it means that hopefully she's never going to be boring. She'll always find something interesting in life. Be able to make a joke out of it. I am hoping at some point as well in the future, if she has kids, decides to have kids, she'll be the same as me in the car. She'll do the same thing. Myrons are going to be Myrons forever, I think, with her. She'll see them and just automatically shout, "Oh my God, did you see the dog?" Won't even think about it. I'd love to think that she was doing that after I'd gone. How good would that be? With grandkids and great-grandkids. Having them calling sausage dogs Myrons. How fucking great would that be? I would have made it. She's lucky she gets lift. She never got a lift after a piss up. Usually too late. Yeah, usually too late. She's phoned me at 5:30 in the morning, back in the day, when it was light. Can you pick me up from Banff? I hope the nightclub Banff, not the fucking place in Canada. Yeah, can we stop off at Mackey's drive-thru on the way home as well? My mates are all starving. You drop them off, can you? Yeah, no worries. Marshside, Woodvale, Ulaanbaatar. Sound. Again, I don't mind that though. I don't drink anymore, so it's not an issue. And if she needs a lift, she gets a lift. Helen says that now when we see a sausage dog, get in there. I love it, love it. Myrons everywhere. Myrons everywhere. And not a dog to blink. Perfect. That's cheered me up today, that, Steve-O. Thank you. Cheers, Alan. Canada would be an amazing... I would love to drive across Canada. East to west, west to east, doesn't matter. I would love to do that. We've got a boot in the hole doing that at 5:30 in the blessed AM. I know, but I don't mind. I've got the car. I don't drink, like I say. I'm happy to pick her up and drop her and her mates off and see them walk in the house. And then I can sleep safe in my bed after that. A bit wet from Southport, it would be. I think the engine would get flooded. I'll probably still get further than the bloody Titanic did, though. It'd be great. I told you there's a TV show called Departures, which was on Amazon Prime. 2 young lads from Canada. They went all around the world, but for the first week they did Canada. All the places they'd never been to before. They went, so I think it was east to west, and it looked amazing. Love to do that. I think possibly doing New Zealand as well, like north to south or south to North Ireland would be great as well. That looks an amazing place. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, when you think about, well, they can get a taxi. They could do, but who's the taxi driver going to be? Are they going to drop them exactly outside the front door? Are they going to wait for them to walk in that door? I'd rather myself do it. Then I know for sure they've got in. And I hope by doing that as well, the other parents of the other girls are also a little bit more happy with that as well. They feel a bit more comforted by the fact that they know it's going to be me picking them up. Me picking them up. And they're always thankful as well, the young girls. There's always, I mean, they get a really bad reputation, kids. I slag them off all the time, but there's always a thank you. Thank you for the lift, always. Very well brought up children. Children, they're all in their 20s now, what am I on about? Kids, 20. Adults, actual adults. Most of them drive. They don't drink and drive. They look after themselves. That's why I'm not really needed anymore. If they go out, someone is always driving but never drinks. Only been to Niagara Falls, Montreal, Windsor and Toronto. For friends in Toronto. Trying to think, is there anywhere else? That looks a boss place. But I'd like to really do the outskirts. Sort of deep in the wooded areas. That'd be boss. Follow an Aussie guy on Insta who's driving around South Island, New Zealand in a camper. That would be amazing, man. I would love that. Not made it to the west coast of Canada. That's a hell of a journey though, isn't it, west coast? Like it's as wide, if not wider, than the US. Something ridiculous. That'd be good, that though. I think that's what they did, the lads on Departures. Touch the Atlantic, get in the camper, all the way to the west, touch the Pacific. That's a hell of a thing to do, I think. Might have to do that here. Touch the Liverpool side of the Mersey, over to Birkenhead, touch their side of the Mersey. Maybe do. I could go to Middlesbrough, couldn't I? North Sea, touch that, come over here, Irish Sea. Could do that. Love to check out the Balkans at some stage. The Balkans looks amazing, absolutely amazing. The hairy bikers doing the Balkans, just stunning. The food looked fantastic, but just the ride rather, incredible. The youngest meet in gyms now, not pubs. They don't like it. Whereas we had nothing to do, literally nothing to do apart from go to pubs and what have you. They've got everything. A device in the hand that they can go and see what's going on in the world. Let's go here. There's a band playing down the road. Yeah, we'll go and do that. There's a show on somewhere. Let's go and do that. And you can order it on the phones there and then. We had none of that. What are we going to do? Well, I'll meet you in the pub at 8 o'clock on Friday and we'll take it from there. All right, sound. Yeah, they like the gyms as well. Like. Scenery is stunning, to be fair. It is stunning. Keep an eye out for Departures as well. If it's ever back on Amazon Prime. Was on Netflix for a while, but it's gone from there. Every time it comes on, even though me and my dad have watched it from start to finish, all 3 series, is it? Hundreds of episodes, start to finish. Every time it comes on, we do the same thing, knowing exactly what's going to happen. Such charismatic young men. A bit like myself. No, actually, they've actually got charisma. I don't know if it was pre-YouTube or not, but a lot of YouTubers came after that, pretty much doing what they're doing. Never Mind the Barracks. Oh, what a great tune. Pretty Vacant. I love this. Long Way Home, Ewan McGregor and Charlie Borman. Last series was mostly in Scandinavia. I've not seen that one. I've seen The Long Way Round and Long Way Down. And also Charlie Borman when he went from Ireland to Sydney by any means necessary. That was good as well. I like them too. Yeah, Departures, it's well worth keeping an eye out for, Sam. They're absolutely brilliant. The 2 young lads that do it, one's a bit by the book and not serious, but a bit more, feels a bit more grown up. The other lad is just an absolute child. He's brilliant. And you can see them, they rub off on each other. One will drag the other into doing things he doesn't really want to do. The other one will stop this one doing things that are far too far that he shouldn't be doing. But it works brilliantly. And they're always up for fun, they're up for trying things. That's why I like YouTubers who do that as well. People are willing to go somewhere and try something. Casey Neistat's brilliant for it. While we're here, I'm going to go and speak to someone. Not just because it'll make good content, because I'm interested in what they're doing. And then all of a sudden he gets like a 20-minute vlog out of it. Love all that kind of stuff. I'd love to be able to do that kind of stuff, but I just haven't got it in me at the moment. If ever. If ever. Might be different when I go to Liverpool. If I just see people hanging around. All right, lad. What do you reckon of this, gaff? That could work, couldn't it? And you might see a more natural me at that point. Instead of trying to be posh and, yes, I'm well behaved, sir. Yes, sir. You doing there, lad? Oh, no, lad. Yeah, that wouldn't go down well. The automated captions. Man makes sound like coffee machine. Oh, you know what I mean? Coffee machine, know what I mean. That's all they get. Substitute channels called Shelley and Giftgas. Shelley went to Chernobyl cross country. What? Illegally. I can imagine it was interesting. They both do airbags and train hopping and all that. Prefer Giftgas, better camera work. I'll try them out. Let me check that out. That's a picture of me. I'll try that. I like all that. I like it. What's that, Mandy? What's that? What's that? Can't see it. What's that? What have you did? Link to Departures. Ooh. Ooh. That an actual link to actual Departures. What are you playing at? That's me not going to sleep for 6 days now.
How do you say happy?
No, watching my own adverts. Fantastic. Get off. Tit. Do we get 24 people watching my own adverts? I can't see chat. Man, do us a favour, man. Can you send me that link, please? Just separately. I might give that to me dad. I'll make a playlist with all them in if they're in there. And then he can sit and watch to his heart's content because he loves that programme. Shelley is from Lithuania and Giftgas is from Belgium. They collab a fair bit. Ah, which kind of Belgium now? Dutch Belgium or French Belgium? We have standards, you see. No, I don't mind. I like that. I like seeing people go around the world. Places I've never been to. And seeing what their opinion of places I have been to. It's the playlist. It's the playlist. It's the playlist. Good stuff, man. Yeah, send us a link to the playlist. I'll send it to me dad. No, not doing that, not doing that, not doing that. You're not doing that either. Thank you, Mandy. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. It's a really good series for anyone. Definitely worth watching. Trust me. Steve Marsh is quite entertaining. Does a lot of ferry rides and small island hopping. I like the idea of that as well, small island hopping. Like stuff like that. Series 1, episode 1 of 54 episodes. There you go. It's 3 series, I knew it was. I thought hundreds. Obviously not. Good stuff though, man. And you see them growing. Growing. Why are you saying it like that? Growing. You see them growing. There you go, it's better. Travel broadens the mind, and you can see that definitely. Justin, one of the lads, will have a go at literally anything. Doesn't matter. He seems to have no fear of trying things like that. Giftcast is Flemish, going by the accent. He speaks French and Flemish, but he distorts his voice. Ah, right. Not the worst distortion. Doesn't show his face either. Again, not an issue as long as you see him where they are, I think. Especially things like bloody Chernobyl. Come on, man. We all know about it. We all know what it is. You don't really get to see it too often, do you? Was it Top Gear or the Grand Tour went there? It might have been the Grand Tour. When you were driving through in cars, constantly getting checked how much background radiation there was. And the wildlife was incredible. There's wolves and foxes and all kinds there, isn't there? Which obviously you don't get if there's no food there. Grand Tour, I thought it was. Good episode, that. It were good, Grand Tour. It were good. The shame have stopped. One special every couple of years would have been alright, wouldn't it? Just enough. I'd like to be, well, healthy enough and have enough money behind me to be able to go and do a little bit of touring. Take a camera and just go somewhere. Although I'd need to practice, wouldn't I? Practice at home first. Practice in the UK. Places you can actually get to. Then at some point, if you're alright, go somewhere else. It's recovered remarkably well. Nature has a way. It doesn't matter how bad things are. Nature will find a way. Always. Steve Marsh, he was over your way about a year ago. Got a lift off the wife of the old PE teacher and rugby coach. Went to the Alcock and Brown site. Yeah, Grand Tour's coming back with new hosts. I'm not sure how good it's going to be, but got to give it a go just in case. At least 2 of the lads are off. They've got YouTube car channels, haven't they? So they should know what they're talking about. And then the train dude. Not sure about that, like, but again, give him a chance. You never know. Could work wonders. Could be fantastic. All you need is a good vibe between the presenters and make sure, because the money's there, the people who are making the show know what they're doing. The places around the world are there. The cars are there. Just need the right chemistry between the three peeps. Oh, that sky's looking amazing. Jupiter looking amazing. Starting to cool down now though. When's that coming out, Steve? Oh, do you know? Are they filming it now? Oh, man. The moon. Oh, when you are in the moon. There's me talking about Jupiter and you mentioned the moon. Very mighty bush. Jupiter, I got a song, you ain't got one. Have you seen the train dude and Chris Harris help restore the train programme? I haven't. The fuck, all the noise is mad. Yeah, Francis Bourgeois and Chris Harris Restore a Train. I've not seen that. Any good? I might have to have a look at that. I saw a clip from it on an Instagram reel where they were sat on a bench talking to each other, and Francis Bourgeois was talking about the slagging off that he gets. People just have a go at him all the time. Looked quite interesting, actually. Not sure. I'll check it out. Got to give it a go, haven't you? Just check if it's all right. It might be utter shit, but you never know. Give them a try. Give them a go. So unfortunately, I don't think we've got a train thing, have we, Mandy? Have we got a train thing? We never talk about trains. We could talk about trains. It's on Discovery. It's brilliant. They have brilliant chemistry between. That's all. See, that's all you need. Chris Harris is great anyway. He seems to work well with most people. He worked quite well with Freddie Flintoff as well on the later Top Gear. And he knows his stuff inside out as well. I'll give that a go. Something missing on that screen. I don't know what it is. Just looks weird. Ah well, it doesn't matter. Choo choo. Yeah, I need to check that out. I also need to check out on Nat Geo. One of the fellas who I watch on YouTube, a landscape photographer, Thomas Heaton. Nat Geo approached him to do a journey from China to Laos, and he did it. I'm used to watching his YouTube videos. Now all of a sudden he's got the full Nat Geo crew behind him and that money. No, you don't show the ones I make. Mandy, I would have done tonight, only I was busy. I was doing stuff today. I've not even eaten, Mandy. Not even eaten. That's how bad things are today. I will. I'll do it. Remind me tomorrow. I'll do it. Which one is it? I've got it here, haven't I? Which one is it? Right, I'm sending it to myself now. There you go, sent. I've sent it. It's been sent. It's sending. I've sent it, it's sending. It'll come through. Motores, cars. Oh, cars. Have we got cars? We have. Not just that, what am I on about? This is how shite I am at the moment. Cars. I keep forgetting these things. I think I need another Stream Deck. Or I need to upgrade the little Stream Deck to a bigger one. I'll have a look on CEX or something and see whether or not I can get a cheap second-hand one. That's not enough buttons on its own. I need more buttons. More buttons, man. There's a channel called Solo Travel on YouTube, based in Japan. It goes on unusual trains over there, shows off the scenery and so on. Yeah, I watch a few Japanese vloggers as well, and filmmakers. Gaku Lang, Peacegate and Tatsuki. Absolutely incredible. They use the same camera equipment that I do, and yet theirs look like actual films. I'm still convinced, genuinely 100% convinced, Japan does not exist. It's bullshit. Doesn't exist. No matter where you are in the world, they put you on a plane, they go round in circles till you get dizzy, then they fly to Hollywood, and everything that you see is a soundstage. Because no matter where you go in Japan, it looks like a film set. Anybody Stevie Wonder could make a great film in Japan. Just point, press start, press stop, turn, press record, press stop, film. Looks amazing. It's unfair. Shouldn't look that nice. True story. Japan doesn't exist. It's a film, stage set in Hollywood. Fact. I deal in facts. FAXTGSH. Facts. I might have made that up. It might be a lie, but it's almost fact. It's amazing. My dad went in 1980, before people really knew what it was. Unless you had a reason to be there, you wouldn't go there. Whereas now, everyone around the world wants to go to Japan just to see the place. He come back and said it fried his brain at times. So busy, so big, so many neon lights, people everywhere. Technology way beyond anything we had. He loved it, absolutely loved it. He brought a geisha doll home, which we have, still in the conservatory, from 1980. He bought, I hope he's still got it somewhere, a proper little bottle of sake, like an old-fashioned crockery bottle with another bottle inside it. Incredible piece of artwork. And he brought me sister a doll, Tokyo Rose, which I think she's still got, but she hates it. Absolutely hates it because it used to freak her out. I want to go to Japan. 4K Japan as well, just walks around showing the place. You wouldn't need to do anything else. Genuinely. Camera. Live streaming from Japan is cheating. I'd sit and watch that for 24 hours a day. Gorgeous, man. Stunning with a capital stun. But like I say, I'll have to learn how to use the cameras properly. Although watching that postcard, I like the way it come out. Looked alright. Maybe I'm getting somewhere with them. Just need to practice on other things rather than just Everton games. Can I find things that are interesting? Can I find angles that are interesting? We shall find out. Scrambler POV, a lad flying around on a motorbike. Nice scenery. They scare the life out of me. Things like that and mountain biking, going down mountains and stuff like that. Scare the bejesus. It's so quick. You're so relatively low to the ground as well, aren't you? Things coming towards you, just flying past like watching bloody Star Wars. It's mad. There's loads of stuff on YouTube, isn't there? Anything you can think of, it's on there. Doesn't matter what it is. Type in anything, there'll be someone doing it in the world. Unless, of course, it's something that they're not allowed to show, obviously, That kind of kerfuffle, that kind of malarkey wouldn't be allowed on there. But everything else, anything that's clean, anything that doesn't involve nudity or dwarf tossing and stuff like that, you'll be alright. It goes on quite country roads and off-road a bit. Love all that stuff where you get to see somewhere else. Or like Shane on the kayak earlier on today. Just having a little bit of a mooch down the river. Brilliant. I don't get the chance to go and see that, so it's nice to see someone else doing it. Watching that sort of thing makes you too nervous driving on mountain passes. That's part of the thing though, isn't it? You can't look away, just in case. Yeah, the John Malarkeys, loads of malarkey. Kayaking in snake-infested rivers. It was like a bit like Deliverance, wasn't it? Felt a bit like Deliverance was about to happen. Snake-infested rivers. All I was waiting for was din from on the bank. Never arrived. Looked fantastic though. I like how green stuff like that is. It always looks greener next to water, I think. There's something about that. Is it more moist? Is that what happens? Do the leaves get more moist, which makes them more green? It always looks far more green. Lovely with the sunlight dappling through the leaves as well. And then getting underneath the the bridge and stuff like that. It's fantastic. More of that, and there will be more tomorrow as well. So Sadar Shane will be out on that kayak. On that what? I am shit at this. It's not even a job, but you know what I mean. On kayak, on kayak. Look at it. A little look, fantastic. You hear banjos. As soon as you see that, you can hear it, can't you? Ding ding. I can play that. Well, I can't because I can't play anything at the moment. But you know what I mean. I could play it before I drunk myself to having only half a body working. All my own fault. All my own fault. Proper snake kayaking. That was incredible. He's never seen it before. And we were there live while it happened. Who knew normal snakes can actually swim, not just sea snakes? I didn't know that. So it was a grass snake, was it? What did they look like? How big are they? Are they anaconda-like? Oof. That's a proper snake-looking snake, isn't it? Not a slow worm or something like that. It's a proper snake-looking snake. That is not harmless to humans, as was said earlier on Monday. I think if I saw one of those, my heart would stop. That's not harmless. Well, they're not poisonous, doesn't matter. I'll be on the ground frothing at the mouth. What's wrong with him? Snake. Snake. We are lucky we don't have any of this weird shit, really, do we? Other countries have got hundreds of snakes. Tons of mad little spiders. Scorpions that can lift up a car. It's mad, we've got none of that. I almost tripped over a hedgehog once. That's about as bad as it gets here. Not seen any of them for ages either, actually. I hope they're alright. Oh. We have another planet. As long as it's not a water moccasin or a coral snake. My mate that we used to have in the pub in Halewood, a fella called George Bush, funnily enough, was an underwater something or other, underwater welder or something. Used to work in the Gulf, and he used to say that those things were evil, sea snakes. They get a plastic bag full of water, like a shopping bag full of water, drop it off the side of the ship, and as soon as it hit, they would have to jump in after it, because all the snakes disappear. You've got space to go through, and then on the way up, someone else would have to drop another one off, and then pull you up. Mental bastards. Diving in the Gulf. Eats amphibians, definitely Toronto 72. And it depends on how you define snake. 90 days, no Everton. Oh, fantastic. Tom Ash. Yes, fantastic. So happy. 90 days, no Everton. 90 days, I say. 90 days, no Everton. What's the final line? Come on. Hit me with the final line. It's going to be 90 days. You haven't got a concluding line. Watching Lanky struggle, feeling all day. 90 days. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It's just, this is the longest possible time we have between having to watch Everton and having to watch them again. It's the best part of the season every year without fail. I actually watched our game today as well. I don't normally. pisses me off. That'll do, that'll do. Marcy to yourself, going to Lancs tomorrow. Where are they playing? They're in Blackpool or something, or the Old Trafford. Old Trafford. Who are they playing? Who are they getting beat by? Who, where, why, what? What's going on? County Championship blast. What's going on? I've not even seen anything. Not even bothered me arse with cricket this year so far. I've tried not to watch any sport apart from rugby league, which has been fantastic. Old Trafford versus Notts in the T20. Ooh, Tom Ash versus Christine. There may be trouble ahead. Ow, owie, ow, owie. Surviving to make a mockery of averages. Cricket, 9, cricket. What? Good point. Bang, there you go. Back of the net. Well, back at the stand. Pillboxes, there's some a few minutes from here. The thumbnail for today, Pillboxes, that is in Clark's Gardens in Allerton in Liverpool. I have been in that. We used to play in that as kids. As soon as I seen the song Pillbox Tales, I thought to myself, Clark's Gardens, Clarky's la. And of course, to play war, we'd get people that were in there and we'd get people outside with with fireworks, and I'd send them in through the little slits, and you were being attacked by the Germans, the English, depends on who you were on a particular day. Yeah. Pretty dangerous, you would think, wouldn't you? Imagine that Pillboxes being there to try and protect the people of South Liverpool, and then we end up setting fire to ourselves in there by pissing them out with fireworks. Miss Button, you meant cricket. I know, I pressed it now. I'm having a shitey day. Nothing's working. Oh, hello. He's very clean. He's very clean. The next James Bond. The next actual James Bond. Oh, and Domingos Duarte, El Gato Más Guapo del Mundo, eh? Including sliders. We like to see that. So were you at the end of season soiree? Tuxedoed up for the end of season awards on Thursday. Definitely the next James Bond. The name's Bond. Thomas Bond. Licensed to Hoover. Sliders, knees cropped with Domingo for his fans. Knees, obviously not in there. They have to be cropped, so otherwise they'd be treading on your only knees. Your account. What do you call me? Yeah. You went to the end of the season. Was it all right? I've seen some clips. So Seamus getting the thing as well, the actual board that they touch on the way out. Isn't that fantastic? Surprised how late the awards were in the season, given the players ended the season 6 weeks ago. Amen, bruh. Amen. No one's been on the beach this early since Dunkirk. Novel experience, the awards. Players didn't want to be there. I'm not surprised. They know how shit the season is. Don't want to celebrate mediocrity. And also Seamus leaving. I saw the video that they did. Some of the players saying goodbye to him. Seeing Jackie Grealish. Coleman ain't staying now. He'll be going somewhere. He'll come back as a coach in about 3 years' time. That's about it, really. And Jai is off. There's a big money move coming in for him, is it? It was too good to be true. We had about 6 months of him being fantastic, and then head turned. Is it United? Is he off down the East Lancs, is he? We never have anything good, do we? Never. Never, ever, ever. Or is he getting sold because Tyler Dibbling is just so good? Who knows or dares to ask? Me, that's who. Next season is going to be absolute dog toffee. I can feel it coming. Like I said earlier on Blue Sky, Tottenham will be in the Champions League places next season. We will be down the bottom fighting relegation, staying up on the last day. Normal order will be resumed. Watch this space. Throw a monkey on it. Stick a monkey on it. Never been to one of those. I think, honestly, with me, I think it probably gets to the end of the season and I don't want to see anyone again. I don't want to see the players. I don't want to see them playing for the country. Don't want to see any of that until the following season. We are in trouble, we are. Although, to be fair, we lost 10 players for the start of this season. And we did all right. We're going to lose a few more this time round. It's going to take a few windows before we start filling up the shite, getting rid of, filling up with decent players. Hopefully, you never know, in about 2078 we'll win something. I doubt it. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. City's come along and they've lost their double. Poor Pep as well. Disappeared. Everyone's going to Brighton and Bournemouth and Sunderland to play in Europa. Yeah, we're not going to get anyone. Apart from people who really like the look of the new stadium. And maybe if Grealish does come, that's a draw. People want to play alongside the likes of Jackie Grealish. Apart from that, we are fooked. Just tell them it's a lovely stadium and the coffee's fantastic. Especially if you get one from the kiosk outside with me brummy mate with a tattooed head. All right, mate. Good lad him, I like him. Who else is in trouble though? Chelsea. There's a few, isn't there? A few teams who are going to struggle. Spurs are not going to really sign anyone. We won't. Chelsea won't. Apart from if they offer ridiculous money. The arse, feck, girls, drink. Yeah, there's a few teams going to struggle. We are one of them. Mandy has set up the squirrel version of Sam. She has. To do ting and ting. Don't believe me? There you go. One Sam Squirrel. There's only one Sam Squirrel. No, there isn't. There's two Sam Squirrels. Two Sam Squirrels. There's only two Sam Squirrels. Two Sam Squirrels. So the possibility is there that we can do this thing. Bloody noise, bloody noise. Sam, you are famous. Sam's always been famous to us. The likeness is fantastic, isn't it? That's all Mandy's work, that one. Summer and winter version. It is, isn't it? Sam Squirrel will be the 21st century Jessica Rabbit. Any male of a certain age will know exactly what that means. We apologise in advance, Sam. Bravo as always, Mandy. Bravo as always. Definitely. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly with that. Bravo. Bravo. Shh. I see wabbits. I'm hunting wabbits. And why on a wabbit wife? Yeah. Get on with the fishing thing. Get on with it. It should be good, man. Finish that thing. Not a problem. Jessica Rabbit was a knockout. She was. She was Hubba and Indeed. Watch this space, Hubba. And then brings you back to the whole Red Dwarf. Would you go with Betty Rubble? There's a new chat blackboard, there is. The chat board. You're nothing if not observant. Mandy's been having a go at me for about the last 3 years to put the chat board on there, and yeah, I didn't do it until about 3 days ago, and then as a result I haven't done anything else. 1 looks more squirrely, 2 looks more pawsy, but your choice. Your choice. Which one has the visible knees? That's hidden option 3. Yeah, that's behind a paywall, that one. You have to pay extra for that one. That's poor per view. Knees only on only knees, definitely. You want to see the knees? You pay up, son. Squirrels have paws, you presume, do they? I don't know, do they have paws? Or have they got little... Well, they must have. But they look more like little hands, don't they? Little rat hands. Pretty little things, though. Purdy. They're purdy. Where's the thing? Right. Bowed. Ali's been in bed for about the last 6 hours. No free knees. Yeah, they are sort of handy, aren't they? Never mind only knees. What about only tomatoes? Yeah, that was filth. Absolute filth, the tomatoes. Filthy Toms. As opposed from our Tom, who's really clean. He's very clean. Right, I'm knackered anyway. As you can tell. Lascivious Tomatoes. I saw Lascivious Tomatoes supporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 72. Interesting band. Right, anyway. The screen is clean and you know what that means. It means I've got to press a button to get over to this side. Yep. It's dancing time. Dancing shoes on. Come on, let's have a boogie. That's that.